Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Adam's Legacy. My name is Katrina, and I am so excited. Okay, so if you noticed, there are a couple of things different. We have Abel, who has moved to the other side of dear Lilith over here, and we have Cobra, who has moved a little closer to our little tribe, and we have a sneeze. Is Sneeze. We moved her over a little bit, so that way she could give her little baby some room. Um, Before I realized what was happening, I realized that I actually wasn't recording, so luckily only a single day has passed. And we have a lot of ground to cover. So Lilith is on her very last day, and she has just given birth to two beautiful babies who are we are actually going to be renaming here soon. Um, and actually, let's go ahead and do that now. We have Dukta, who is going to be renamed to Fel. And oops, we have Sira, who is going to be renamed into Larka. And these aren't quite biblical names, but they are a reference to one of my favorite books, The Sight. If you guys have any idea what that is, um, I love the story that was built around them, and hopefully they can amount to great things as well. And so, as it is Lilith's last day, I had her pick some of the poisonous berries over here so that way she could give them to her children. Kind of trying to depart the wisdom of what she had learned throughout her life and the struggles that she had with her family and her father. Oh, poor thing. And then over here, I was thinking on the suggestion actually of my little sister, who has apparently taken a liking to this series. We would name Cianara Kilala. Kirara? Is it Kilala? I know it's Japanese. Oops, that is totally wrong. Kirara. Named after I forget what it is. It's like a raccoon fox fire demon from Inuyasha, the anime. Um, but yeah, so without further ado, I did want to call everybody's attention to this little tip over here. And in Adam's legacy, you are supposed to try to get back to his home island. So there is a port over here, if you can see the little rock jutting out through the grasses. We are going to make our way that way. So, whew. All right. So on this very last day for Lilith, let's go ahead and end the day. Goodbye, Lilith. That last breath that they take is always so sad. All right, so we have one sick, one dead, and I think what Abel would do is he would look around and say, I'm going to die soon. Didn't realize he had only a few days left to live, but we need more males. So, very quickly, we're going to go ahead. Oh my goodness. And there's a male just when we need them. Here you go. You're coming in right now. Uh, Kukirta. And he's got that derp snout too. Not the prettiest, but, oh, um, let's go ahead and just secure this breeding, please. Yes. All right. And you can clear the grass for us so we can see around you a little bit better. All right, so yeah, Abel is definitely thinking we can't just have me and my son Fell here because all of these children are my children, and in order to have a healthy line that will be able to take us back to Adam's home island, we need more males to balance out the females. And yep, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. So we're gonna move Fel up one so that way he can give his little sister or sister, twin sister, some room to grow. And um, let's have Kilala move over here, and Anareko, you can kind of pick up some berries, and Cobra, you can pick up some berries, and let's have everyone actually, let's pick this up. The more food, the merrier. And we even have a little crabbit over here, if you can see him in the water. Whew. Okay, we have a lot of things happening. Um, let's take a look at Kukirta. He has derp snout, but he is a male. Not the happiest with this. All right, let's take a look at his genes. Oh, he's infertile. So we invited him so that way we could breed with him. And he's infertile. I'm going to go ahead and blame that on Asneeze, who I'm going to rename now because I'm just going to rename her Asneeze because I think that's funny. And it might be a little mean-spirited, but I really don't like her. She had a beautiful baby, and then she went and invited this infertile male, and now we're back to square one, and we lost 5 pieces of food. Okay, so we're gonna make our way a little further back. Maybe we can make it to this tree. Um, okay, sure, why not? Let's do that. Let's try for that. Let's make it our goal to head for this tree so we can. Oh, and she had another beautiful daughter, Miana. Um, and by the way, thank you guys for the name suggestions. I really appreciate that. Um, let's have Abel move up. Let's have Asneeze go this way. And Abel, can you please breed with her? Thank you so much. All right. So what do we have here? We have a B and star, B and G, and this is another one of your daughters, star and star. So we have E and B. We have so many daughters. We need some sons. Okay. I'm kind of half tempted to have her breed with him too now because any chance that we can get to try to breed is. I don't know, guys. This is not starting out so good. Okay, so I think Fel would try to go here and kind of light up the way a little bit. I'm a little hesitant. I'm not sure if there's food in the direction that we want to go. All right, let's try over here with Cobra, and Cobra's life is passing by so quickly. Okay, let's be over here. So I think Cobra realizes that she is very much a mortal and that her short didn't want her to go over there because that was not far enough to be able to avoid the sickness. So here we go, guys. We really are a son, an ugly son, but a son nonetheless. Okay, and Anareko is now sick. Okay, so let's go. Let's clear the path. Let's move a little closer. Okay, so she can light up that area. There's no food over there. Can we smell anything? The poison fangs or the toxic fangs that we have in the family don't really help for smelling because the big nose I think is the best for smelling. So let's see. So they've lit up that path over there. We have a healthy son finally, and ugh, he inherited that infertility gene from his mother. Not great, but let's go ahead and have her breed. We need one more son, maybe. I hate doing this. I hate breeding so fast. No! I didn't want him to move into the nest. This is so terrible. Okay, let's have you move. And you can pop right in there. And you can pick this bush clean with your brother. And you can take this. And Kilala is kind of taking on the role that her father did. He's he was the one who provided all of the food and would pick the berries, and Kilala is also over here, and he has to figure out how to pass on his blue gems to somebody. So someone is going to have to collect them from where he lays his bones. I'm so stressed out, guys. um all right, let's go on to the next day then. Oh, yes, and we have more sons. Now we have to pick who's going to pick up the mantle. Is it going to be Fel or Larka or Kilala? Cobra's over here and she's still trying to find her way. Let's see. Let's go a little bit closer. This tree over here, I don't think is going to provide us with very much food. And I think Cobra would realize that. And so she would tell Honoreko, hey, Aunt Honoreko, there's not really any food for us to collect here. There's, oh, and she can't even collect from the poisonberry bush. Let's scoot back one so she's not sick for much longer. We've got to collect the blue gems over there. I was going to say blueberry gems because I see the berry bush right here. We have to collect the gems from his father, as morbid as that sounds. And then I think Asneeze has just been kind of roped into the whole thing, and she's pretty upset. Her mate died, and she was only used for breeding. I feel so bad about this. I think that Fel is the closest, and that he would step into the nest and pick up his father's gems. I think that in a panic, maybe he would try to pick up where his father left off and try to lead them in the right direction, but then a sneeze would probably feel a little resentful towards him, and with Larka saying that I had one, two, three, four children that were more than capable of taking up a place in the tribe, and she was also a descendant of Adam. I mean, even though she was kind of a cursed child. So much drama. All right, so let's have Kukirta pick up the nest. And let's... Oh, are we out of turns? Anybody else? Oh. Duke Nuku. I don't even have names for these guys. Ugh, I really don't like their derp snouts. I feel like this would kind of almost be like a bad omen, because we ran into Asneeze's mother, what was her name? Anais. And even though she had that wing that reminded Adam that they needed to head off of that first island, she kind of cursed the line. When Asneeze came out, she really looked like a ghoul. And her children, even though she had two very pretty daughters, her sons, which are inevitably going to help continue the line of Adam, are they're they're less than attractive, I would say, to the rest of the females in the tribe. And then she was the one who invited Kukirta, who is infertile. So, whew, all right. Let's go on to the next day. Who died? Who died? Who died? Oh, okay. Was that just from? Okay, I thought that that was from one of our other nichelings. I thought that it was Cobra that died, and I thought, shit, it's not her turn yet. It's not her time. So I think Cobra would think that it's probably best to clear the area. And Anareko has been kind of a silent bystander this whole time. I'm wondering what she's thinking. We'll kind of have to try to see and develop her character a little bit before she passes. And Fel, I think now that he's finally grown, we'll take those blue gems and let's have him. We're still trying to get up north. There's some pretty rough territory. I think that Fel might. Could we take this way through the swamp? Sorry I'm moving the camera around so much, guys. It's kind of hard to decipher which way to go. We've already kind of made a path over here. We just need to clear a couple more bits of grass to be able to reach Anareko and Cobra. And we're running out of food. Okay, I think Fel would see our food problem. And even though Abel was worried about having enough males in order to be able to keep the lines going, I think that he would say we need to gather food and we need to gather as much of it as we possibly can. So even though I don't really want to stay here, we need to gather food. And I think in anger at how useful Kukirta is, he would probably send him somewhere off into the water where maybe he could be a little bit more useful. So we have Kurovan and Duke Nuku, who we have to have names for eventually. But Larka, following her twins' lead, would probably take as many of these as she could. And she would probably. Oh boy. Who got a leech? Who did that? Oh. Is this Lillith's doing? Is that what this is? Are the leeches Lilith's curse? You think, do you guys think that maybe beyond the grave she's still trying to influence the tribe, still trying to lead it? And maybe she's warning against staying near the shores here? Because Asneeze's daughters turned out very pretty, but when Apollo tried to have sons with another nicheling, even though they weren't necessarily mated for love, they didn't turn out so well. I'm wondering. Let's move Miana away from the water. Let's try that. And then we'll just gather some more food. And hmm. I'm wondering if her spirit is clinging to this area. We don't have any more moves, do we? Okay. I didn't think so. All right. Yeah, I'm wondering if Lilith placed a curse on this area, or at least the sons of Abel, which is a weird twist because isn't it the mark of Cain from the Bible? Hmm. Wow. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and cut the video short here. I hope you enjoyed it. There's a lot of disaster and terrible things happening to our nichelings. Um, and I think we're starting to develop a little bit more of a culture with them, a little bit more of, um, superstitions. Uh, that's completely wrong grammar. I'm stumbling over my words again. But yeah, leave some more name suggestions in the comments. I'm definitely going to need help naming or renaming Duke Nuku and Kurovan. And I'm wondering if maybe we should rename Miana and Kila, or no, Kila already has a name. Do we have another child? And Kukirta. I'm wondering if we should just release him. Ugh, we'll figure it out in the next episode, guys. Don't forget to leave a like and comment and subscribe. And bye!